All right, so we finally made a decision to pull this thing in. I've been trying to order the viscous coupler rebuild kit for this, so I can get it more aggressive on the back, because I am trying to get a good 60 foot on it. But everywhere I try to buy it, they keep saying they're out of stock. So at this point, I'm just gonna run it the way it is. I've never rebuilt my viscous coupler, so I'm just gonna send it the way it is, and hopefully as soon as I get an email, they email me back, they have one in stock, I'll go ahead and rebuild the viscous coupler. But as of right now, I'm gonna send it the way it is. I also talked to the tuner, David. He said he can finish the car for me. He said just load it up on the trailer and bring it over. But one of the main things I want to do, because I don't want to give him more headaches, more trouble, was we were in a process of relocating this fuse box. And I remember I had the nephew extend some of the wires, and he did. So we're gonna send these inside, and that's why we extended this one. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I want to get the fuse box done, and then I'm gonna relocate the battery. The battery is gonna go down here, and I'm gonna have Joseph. He says he's down to finish that for me. I believe I already had one down here, but I think I took it off. I have to take the bumper off right now. And then I had one already, and I sent it back to where it was originally. So I'm gonna fabricate another one. I'm gonna make another one. So we have the battery down here. That's a dead space. We don't have nothing there. And the injectors, I'm gonna do the pigtails, because I bought those 2500s or 2250s, I don't remember. And I got the pigtails here, so I'm gonna redo the pigtails, the battery, fuse box, and that's all I'm gonna do to it. And I'm gonna load it up and send it to the tuner. He's gonna finish it for me. I honestly haven't had any time, and that's why it's been sitting there. And as you guys know, I lost motivation big time when my dad passed away, and he was my biggest, one of my biggest fan. So yeah, right now when I was pushing the car in, this car has been sitting for almost 4 years. When I was pushing it in, I remember seeing this. I was very, extremely nervous when I raced that Mustang. That was the last car I raced with this car. And I remember I was super nervous, and the nerves were killing me. I remember I stopped at the gas station and I bought this. That was in Tulare, California, right before I raced that Mustang. So these things have been there for 4 years, and I'm gonna try one right now. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this done. Once the car gets back from the tuner, I have an IOU with my buddy there at the body shop. He's gonna fix that for me, and I have a nice set of wheels for it also. So, and then that we're gonna try to do a what is it called, PRD, paintless dent repair or something like that. Yeah, they do that too there at that shop. So I'm gonna see if they can fix that. That happened while a storm, again another storm. This car with storms, that tailgate or the trunk from that Integra, my brother left it. He says he left it here, but for some reason it was leaning over that truck, and then when that storm hit, he tossed it over and he damaged it again on that fender. So we're gonna try to fix that. If not, I'm gonna get another fender from that black coupe out there and just have him repaint it while they paint that. We'll see, but we're gonna get this over with. Wire all this up. Oh, I also have to do this. This is the map sensor. I went from a K series to a B series throttle position sensor, so we're gonna run that one as well. Clean it all up and load it in the trailer and send it away, see what they can do with it. So we came to pick this up, and he has a ton of Honda parts. I didn't ask him. I'm not sure if I can record. I should have asked him, but I didn't. But I grabbed as much as I could. Well, you might want to grab that fan, Jose. Or did that radiator had it? No, huh?
Yes, it did.
It did? Oh. And he has that nice 280Z project too. So he has a bunch of other parts. Let me see if he lets me record his hatchback. Says he has a nice hatchback. And load it up and get out of here. They don't.
PIR, they'll test everything. They'll make you start it up. They'll turn the kill switch off. They check your nitrous bottle. I had it in the hatch, so it has to have a safety blowdown tube that vents outside.
Yes.
You know, the passenger compartment.
Yeah.
And then I had a relocated battery. So they have to have a master disconnect for that.
And you daily drive this all every day?
60,000 miles since I rebuilt it.
Yeah.
And I fucked the bumper. I had a pretty good bumper on it. I'm looking to get I want to get the hood sprayed flat black on the top, and then need to get the bumper painted. It made 206 to the wheel and a
206 to the wheels? Who tuned it?
track forge.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
They don't exist anymore.
No, they don't exist no more.
So I think the guy there, his name was Brian.
Yeah, the tuner.
Yeah.
And then the
he
little Asian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy that he apparently ripped off a bunch of people.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Really? That's
Yeah.
funny as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it dynoed and tuned up there. And then I guess Brian went to go work on like Corvettes or something and build race cars and shit. So.
Yeah.
And they don't exist anymore.
No, they don't. It's just a bad taste on everybody's experience.
Yeah.
Some of them, but they were close friends. But if you were like me from Central Oregon,
like, oh,
the thing is that that with all the bad stuff everybody was talking, I was so sketchy about it, so I had to be there while they were tuning it. And sure enough, I mean, it's a not brand new, but a low mile engine. I took it there for a special $200 tune.
Oh yeah.
And then they didn't want the eBay wastegate, and then the ones there, they made like 20 pulls. They couldn't. It was a single cam. They couldn't figure it out, and then it develops rod knock on the dyno.
Oh no.
Yeah. So to me, I thought they didn't know what they were doing. You shouldn't. Right now, when we go tune them, 5-6 pulls, and
where do you get them tuned at?
We get them tuned T-Rev, and there's another one, Land Up Performance in Prosser, Washington. Okay. The Tri-Cities area.
Because I think like Seattle's the closest place that tunes, other than maybe VIP in Portland.
They're okay.
They mostly did Subarus and those and shit. But.
Yeah, no, we take them here to Trevor here in Salem.
Okay.
Yeah. And he has a ranch like this, and he has a dyno on his house.
Cool.
He's been doing it for freaking almost 15 years more.
I have to keep your info. Man.
So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You'll see, if you check out our channel, you'll see some of the junkyard engines we take there, and they make good power. Yeah. So
I was pretty happy with this for being, like I said, stock bottom.
Yeah.
The head's built. I had it poured and polished.
So this is what you were saying, that they requested it there?
No, so that's my purge line.
Yeah, it goes to the see that?
The battery, isn't here anymore. I got like a 1 pound lithium ion battery.
Yeah.
Tiny guy, which is fucking awesome. So cool. And I stuck it down behind the bumper up here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Because the battery is relocated, then you have to have the master disconnect switch in the back.
Yeah.
But in order to run the nitrous tank at the track.
Yeah.
In the passenger compartment, because it's a hatchback,
you
have to run a tube of vent line that it comes off of this nipple right here, and it vents outside the body, so that if it overpressurizes, it doesn't vent inside the cabin, so it vents outside.
Right. Oh, and this is a kill switch you're talking about.
Which I actually bypassed because it busted.
That's the one you said it made.
Master disconnect switch in the back, so that'll shut off everything. They run straight from the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will disable electric in the entire car.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I rebuilt this.
Well, so what was you said you ran at the track NA.
Yeah, the fastest I went was 13.7, because under 14 you have to have a helmet, and I didn't have a helmet. So I got shut down for that.
Really?
That was also before, so that was no nitrous, just NA. It was on slicks, which I have. I didn't have full throttle shift hooked up at the time. I do now.
And what are you on, S300 or?
Yeah, S300 V2, which that was not cheap to get installed. I had that done at Track Forge.
I heard you sold one to Wolf too, right? An S300?
Oh, to Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian Wolf. Yeah, we know him by Wolf.
Okay.
We know him by Wolf because there's a lot of Brians.
Yeah.
So we keep him by the last name, but Wolf. Yeah.
I sold him the engine. That had the wiring harness. It had a Hosford P28 with the S300 in it.
Yeah.
That was all in the purple car that Jeff had. So
Oh, that was Jeff's car?
that was Jeff's car. So Jeff's purple hatchback that had all those parts, right?
Yeah. He spent a lot of money in it.
He sold that car to another guy that we work with, Gabe, who then crashed it street racing an Audi and wiped the front end and everything out. Okay.
All right, well, here's the car. The plan for this car, the only reason I bought it, it's the guy wanted 250 bucks. He posted it for 500 and he lowered the price. And I offered him 200 and then he came and countered at 250. I told him, why not? The car looks really clean. It's straight. The only thing, obviously, the clear coat peeling. But other than that, the car it's in good condition. It used to be automatic. You guys saw that hatch that's right there. He had a hatchback that had a Type R swap, like complete transmission, those HMOs swaps. And you guys heard, somebody wrecked it, and he started parting it out. So he was gonna the plan was to make this car, put all that from that hatchback into this car. This is automatic, or it is automatic still. So they were gonna do all that. So he gave me most of the parts to make it 5-speed. The hatchback was 5-speed. He gave me a lot of stuff like the center console. He gave me the clutch pedal, the brake pedal. What else? Radiator. The back seats, I'm not too worried because I have them on that black coupe. But yeah, I'm just gonna put everything from that black coupe in here. That way that black coupe gets more gutted and throw it away, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So that's that. We're gonna make this car run. The plan is, bear with me, that Civic way out there came in because it needed an engine swap. Yeah, it has a rod knock. And then that car, they never came to pick it up. And then one day they came over and they just dropped the title and they say they don't want it. It's a 99 2000 Civic. It's manual. So it runs, but it has a rod knock. So then this other one, same thing. It was given to me by my buddy Senen. He's the one that's gonna fix that car. He has a body shop in town, and they called him and they say they needed to get this car out of the property. And he called me. Well, they went to drop it off at his shop and he didn't want it because it's a shop and he wants more space. So he called me and said, "Sure, I'll take it." They brought it over, and this thing runs and drives. But it's all beat up. So I ended up pulling the engine. This engine's gonna go in that other one, and we're probably gonna sell it. And then I need this engine harness because this is a 96, 98 Civic. So this engine harness I gotta use for that red one that I'm gonna fix. Now that red one, it's gonna get everything from this one. You guys remember this one's the student's car? They never came back. They never cared about it. They were very motivated, but then motivation just died and they never came back. And this car sits here, it runs and drives. But like I said, it runs and drives, but they never finished it. It was a project that never got finished. They never came back. The car needs a ton of body work. So I decided to just, pull everything out and shove it into the red one and probably just drive that red one or sell it. So this one's I'm gonna be parting it out. It has black interior, clean interior, door panel, seats, carpet. So whatever you guys need, one of you guys needs some parts, let me know. Let me open the hood. So yeah, runs and drives. It's already turboed. You guys remember some of the stuff were donated to them. I just don't understand today's generation. I let them have everything. The body or the shell, the engine. Darren donated them some parts. Other people donated some parts. A few subscribers donated a few parts for them, and nothing. They never came back. So I'm gonna part this car out. I'm gonna sell what I can, and then just, I don't want it, but it has to get junked. I have to throw it away. It does have a title. But like I said, it needs a ton of work that I don't want to put in. Since they never finished it, it's already been getting surface rust. And the only reason I did it was because I wanted to save it. That's why I had the students come over and take over so they could save it, give this car a chance, but they never did. And it's just gonna get more rotten and more whatnot. So it needs, like I said, it needs hardcore body work. It's really rough, especially in the places, some of the spots where it didn't get sanded down. So yeah. And I'm still gonna be able to sell some parts. It's got a stock P2080 ECU, has a stock cluster in it, and the seats are nice on the front. So I'm gonna post up for sale and see whatever I can sell out of it, and then the rest just junk it. So yeah, that's what's been happening around the shop. Back with this car, it's already, most of it's already done. Injectors are all wired up. The only thing I got left is just a TPS. I already have the pigtail or the plug, and I just cut these out. I just gotta find out which one's ground, signal, and voltage, I believe, or positive, negative, and signal, something like that. But there's only 3 wires. I gotta figure it out, see which one's what. Jose did this. I wasn't expecting it that way, but I don't want to be rude and say, hey, that's not how you do it. That's not how I wanted it, but just to go get it to the dyno, I'm gonna use it. I gotta try on the slick, see if it clears. If it doesn't, then I gotta redo it again. But yeah, you guys remember what I was talking about this? I was able to run them under and tuck them under. I'm still gonna heat wrap them. So yeah, and then the inside, what I was talking about, I got it all done. Fuse box is in here. I got all the sub harness, K series. So pretty much we just got to plug the ECU and feed the fuse box, and that's it. This car should be ready. I'm gonna load it up on the trailer and go get it send it away to the dyno. So stay tuned. You guys will see more about this, and yeah, catch you guys on the next video.